the like uncomfortable situations rather than going for those situations to get themselves the damage that they want, so on and so forth. So they're going to take more of their time to get the damage compared to EV, but they're still just as much of a problem because they're a rock heavy Kragg. It speaks for itself.
Right. Alright, well here we go. Looks like we're jumping right into it already. Game number 1 on Merchant Court. We did not wait. Oh man, well we did see this stage a little bit earlier today.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen it used that often.
Right. And especially not in this way. I mentioned that consent is more of a, oh, well, all right, here we go. But, getting away from the galvanization pretty well, only 44% on that, I'll take that every single day of the week, honestly.
Why?
But yeah, off rip, not really using much of the setup phase until just now. Had been going aggressive to start the game off in order to set Kevorkian, knock Kevorkian off their feet, so to speak. What a parry.
And starts with a parry down air into another a grab into the forward.
Reverse it fair.
That is so trashing to get hit by that. It's like, I'm like, what the hell? I thought I DI'd perfectly. Now your extension of your hurt box sent it the other way.
Yeah.
What is it with these reverse hits?
I know, it's crazy, but it's super clutch in the case of consent. No, I get you. It's super clutch in the case of consent. That's exactly what you want. Kevorkian, obviously not the one who would want to be on the receiving end of that, has to fight their way back here. And is doing a pretty decent job of it so far, hasn't taken too much percent.
That will cancel off that platform from off the pillar was incredible from consent.
No kidding.
It really makes a difference too, because once you slide off and once you cancel your animation like that, you still have your speed.
And thus are able to get out of the situation entirely, because Kevorkian was ready to get a punish off of it, but that slide off made it so hard to do.
Oh no! Oh wait, reversing the situation. You're still dead from that.
Yo, consent is gaming.
Consent is badass.
Indeed. Oh, misses the command grab. We'll lose a stock for it. But I tell you what, this is another thing about Kragg that's really annoying for Galvan to deal with, is the fact that Kragg does have moves that just outbox Galvan more often than not. In terms of range, he does have more range than Galvan does, generally speaking. But it's not as though Galvan can't keep up. It's just the fact that once Kragg gets going, he gets going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consent is getting some good mileage off these little drag down airs from these platforms. Locking down Kevorkian in some really intense scenarios. Oh, actually, what a time from Kevorkian.
Trying to find these down
too much. It didn't do too much, but it still racked up percent.
But it is data. It is very much data, because consent has gone to the same side tech roll both times, even as they take the first game here. This is a good result for consent for sure, because this is totally not when you remember that set versus Megiddo earlier. This is not at all how they were playing. They came out the gate swanging this time.
Yeah. Yes.
But keep an eye on that. When they went for down B, Kevorkian that is, when Kevorkian went for down B both times, consent tech roll to the right. So things like that, right? It may not be something you're getting guaranteed damage off of now, but if you're cognizant of it, you'll get your damage later as we go to Arcadian Forest, aka Slugger Stadium, basically.
So, I actually kind of agree with this, for Kevorkian, because remember when we saw Kevorkian versus,
was it EV?
Yeah,
or was it Arcos?
Arcos.
Yeah.
I saw Kevorkian getting some really good mileage up at the down air, but also keeping good ground. Oh dear God! Oh. I am so sorry he said I stole the show.
I tell you what, geography major combo for sure, because we're digging up a stock for sure. Goodness gracious.
I am very sorry.
Geography, geology, Jesus.
Geography.
Wow. What a way to mix that up. Nice job, Solo.
Ooh. Magnet not breaking the pillar? Does the magnet break the pillar?
No, so it can break pillar, but it needs to get out there in the first place. Yeah, but Kevorkian does take that stock.
I thought it would just do it instantly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand. Oh, okay.
Kevorkian getting some answers of his own here. He gets interrupted by Nair lock. Special get up, not doing much.
Trying to go for the grab there was just out range of it. Okay, tech roll left. Oh no, does it go for up two for the second time? That's unfortunate.
That is so unfortunate.
And Consent will continue to take advantage of it. Yup.
Okay, fortunately for Kevorkian, he actually interrupted that with the up tilt, so able to stay out of harm's way. Okay, thank you for not rolling in.
I'm saying, because that was your stock and a hat. It was going to tax you for that one for sure, with interest.
Okay.
There's the stock though, yeah.
Set is going to find the up air off the top a little bit. And then it gets that sizable lead, 72%, but Kevorkian answering right back just a little bit.
The thing is that like Consent is willing to take it to Kevorkian. It does, like, the stage doesn't really matter here. They're willing to brawl it out. They're willing to scrap it out. And I think that's the biggest key here is unless you're like, it really just comes down to getting more damage, right? It's not complicated at all. The way that they're scrapping things out, you have to get your hits, you have to make them count.
Oh, for sure. If that doesn't work, why would you go for it?
Oh, drop call, the drop call.
Did you see him holding the rock too?
Oh, wait,
no!
wait.
What the hell?
Oh no! They pillar it the first time by accident.
What?
I think they were trying to pillar and tech at the same time, expecting a hit to come out, and accidentally pillarless and lost the stock.
Oh my god!
That's rough.
Oh, my glasses almost fell off from just seeing what the hell happened there. Oh my goodness!
But you did see it.
I did see it, thankfully. Well, unfortunately, but
His counter pick. Oh, that's huge. Because if you're Galvan, you don't like the stage at all for obvious reasons. I mean, you're a dinosaur. You've never dealt with air before. What is this, right? So even canonically speaking, this is a counter pick. But also, like, yeah, you have to recover high wherever possible at all times. 80% already on the stock, by the way. 103 counter.
God. Consent only being touched with 3%. That rock is gonna do the stock. Oh my gosh.
It might as well have been a 0 to death. Let's be serious. It might as well have been a 0 to death. Like,
it basically was.
Right? A Fox Laser 0 to death, realistically. Huge start to the game for Consent.
Really just not being phased at all by these magnets.
Pretty much. And I think it's because like Consent continues to put themselves into positions where they're not allowing themselves to even get hit by them. If it was kind of like Eevee or McEdith, where they're allowing themselves to that's a weird one. Yeah, it's a weird one for sure. If it was like Consent or Eevee, where they play more of a grounded game and don't really utilize the platforms more, then okay, yeah, Magnet would come into play a lot more often. But because of the fact that they do utilize these platforms, you do get vertical way more often than those players do, it's trickier for these magnets to actually hit. Even though Kevorkian is taking up space, is it really meaning anything in the long run?
Nah.
Yep.
Catching that side B now and catches it again. If we keep recovering high like this, like they're gonna give Consent like basically the answer to like, put you back in a bad scenario. That's the hardest thing too, is once you recover like this and you get your opponent to like recognize this stuff like more, how do you mix this up where you recover?
Yeah, because even recovering high in that situation as they attempted to do so, nice. Recovering high in that situation was realistically like the best option, but sometimes the best option is the wrong option. That's fighting games.
Oh, actually, I did not know that. Actually, thank you for telling me that.
Hey, it's the truth. Sometimes the best option is the wrong option.
I mean, I believe it now. I just never been told that. Oh my god! Everything. No, you're still dead.
Yep, because there's no wall beside B2, and Rock and Pillar will break underneath you. So 2-1 Consent with a monster counter pick there. Kevorkian, what do you got? Sticking with it. Yup. Okay.
Okay, yep. Did you think we were gonna see another like? Did you think we were gonna see a character swap?
I think the fact that he contemplated it and decided against it is good because you gotta. Me personally, you ride with what's got you here. And the truth is that Galvan has gotten them there in the first place, but I understand that this situation is a bit of a tricky one because the way the consent is playing, like, they're kind of trying to steamroll you at all avenues. Rockwall is the stage pick for the potential final game of the set. Torque, let's see how it goes.
All right, man, let's strap in. But it's already consent with a really big opening right now. Still continuing it. Oh my god, stop it! Stop.
And even look! Negative on hit off stage. The side B connecting and still was the one that got punished after the fact. That's rough, brother.
Consent has just like caught all of these jumps every time, and Kevorkian not having an answer at all. Oh
not at all. You're 100% right. It's looking so rough.
It. Oh,
no, blue DI on Rockwall. This is not what you want. You're a heavy character at 70%. I know the blast zone is closer. It's closer and more uncomfortable than a bad Tinder date. But this is not the way you want your stock to end.
God, are we gonna see a 3-stock?
Please no, Kevorkian. I need you to cook. I need you to cook. Bring us back to BC.
Just like consent has said all the stage control for another offstage punish, but I feel like the neutral was a lot more on point for consent.
And it's
oh my
a
god!
Oh my goodness. 3-1 consent with a monster counter pick in game 3 and a monster